My friends, today we are back somehow. We're going to be talking about Hogs versus the Hybrid at Town Hall 13. Now, first off, we're going to be doing this with the first 3-star from me, and then we're going to go be showing some different attacks, right? I prefer technically Hogs. I prefer Hogs because I feel like I can control them more. Now, the danger about Hogs is you got to make sure you do get the queen down. But anyways, there was a hit on this before. I decided to change it up a bit and kind of use the slammer here a little bit better. Do a little better queen walk than the previous hit. I think they used hybrid before, if I remember right. I think. But anyways, I'm going to show you some hybrid attacks. One attack I actually showed there was a hybrid fail, then I just did straight Hogs. What do you prefer? And the key things for Hogs, though, you have to watch out for. I've noticed the scatter shot will destroy your Hogs in about 1 second. So gotta make sure those scatter shots are taken care of quickly and not too much on the Hogs. Preferably if you can get at least one on a walk and then get the other one with the Hogs and the warden ability. So I don't have a max royal, but other than that, I do have max troops. And so going to use the slammer here as a nice little open for the queen to get inside so she can gain access to all the good stuff in the middle. And now, one thing I did see here, I had a little trouble up top at 12. Like, there was really no good way to funnel up there. I had to just kind of, I thought, well, I'll just spread in all my Hogs. Hopefully that will work. I didn't really like the funneling up there. I didn't want to use 2 spells up there as a split spell, but I think it ended up. I did lose some Hogs on the outside, so maybe could have done a little bit better. But the queen got down exactly what was needed. 1 scatter shot is up, but of course I do have the heal spell here to protect. Thankfully, the scatter shot is on the queen. Actually, that's a very big bonus for me. And that's kind of how I took down the base using Hogs. Now, Hogs are one of my favorites. I do like it. I also like the drag bat, but if we're talking about Hogs versus the hybrids. So again, the key, I think, for hybrid is it allows you to get down the enemy queen if that entails. Otherwise, if you can get the queen down with your walk or even using just your royal champion, I do like Hogs a lot. I think they move very quickly through the base, and they're very, very powerful. But that's my personal opinion. I am going to show you a hybrid here next, and there's the 3-star. Yippity-hoo! So I'm going to show you a couple attacks here. Let me know what your favorite thoughts are on the hybrid. And hybrid, all that means is using miners and Hogs in conjunction. Now, here's one as an example. Mad Dog coming in. Now, of course, on this one, interesting tornado trap. Little troll Tesla farm up top. If you're going to do a troll Tesla farm, spread out the Teslas because loon drops can get them both, or, of course, the chains. Spread them out for sure. Anyways, the goal here, you're going to queen walk. Now, this, because of the hybrid, meaning the miners take care of the queen, typically. Now, and that gives you options for the royal champion, so that you can use the royal champion with your king if you need to, or use her by herself. So you don't have to necessarily bring them in with the Hogs and the miners, but it is a nice kind of combination. Now, this time uses the champion up top. I like this. Able to use the champion to get down the Inferno Tower, protecting the healers. So, again, if you brought in straight Hogs here, you probably wouldn't have been able to do that. And the reason why is you're going to need the miners to take care of the enemy queen. So, it gives you options, as I said before. Let's see. However, the queen, I don't know. On this walk, depending how slow your queen goes, the timing here, the miners are really going to have to help out with the royal champion as well, because you got to take down that one. Of course, Hogs would just skip it. So miners do, in fact, kill this queen. Could have waited maybe a little longer on the deployment. Could have helped out. I forget how much time he had left. But again, that is the positive. As I said, it really depends what you want as far as objectives go and what you need to get down. In this instance, miners were definitely needed. Otherwise, that enemy royal champion and the queen would have destroyed your Hogs all alone. But all in all, a great attack, powerful, great example of using the miners with the hogs to get that beautiful 3-star. There you go, Mad Dog. Boom. Okay. Here is Leroy's hybrid attack. Now, Leroy had a great plan, and I am going to clean it with pure hogs. And the reason I did this is because I felt that my Royal Champion, even though only level 12, could get the job done. So I'm going to do a little bit different. He did intend to have his king go this way towards 3. But it's all good. Using the Yeti Bomb, if you don't know that, Yeti Bomb there. The Yeti Bomb did not get as much because he had a split CC, kind of really messed him up, but still able to get that whole section there. So what that entails is Yeti Bombs are nice to use a blimp. You can take down, most people use it to get Inferno, these kind of Inferno islands. So they usually can take care of all of that stuff in the middle. It's a very nice trick. Again, on this, his hit here, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. You know, his king and queen. But this, see, so he brought in miners here. And when I saw this replay, I was like, what is he bringing in miners? The queen's going to get the enemy queen here. Why bring the miners? Miners are just going to get stuck on those defense, on storages and, you know, things that don't matter, right? Not the defenses. So I was like, let's just do mass hogs. Look at all these great defenses here for the mass hogs. You don't even need to bring the P.E.K.K.A. for funneling for the miners at all. You can just do straight up hogs, and that is exactly what I'll do. We'll do it on double time here just to see. It was still close, but with a few of the changes and having the king go on the outside perimeter, really going to be helpful here to get the job done. Scatter Shot destroyed those hogs. Again, Scatter Shot destroys a lot of troops. It's the most deadly unit in the game, especially with the back end Scatter Shot. Just wasn't able to get the juice. Almost just ran out of time and ran out of miners as well. Didn't have quite enough in the end. So I saw that, and this is why I like hogs. It really depends, though. I think it depends on objectives. In this instance, hogs was the right choice. Of course, I cleaned it up, so much easier. Great plan for Mr. Leroy. I couldn't have done it without him. So this time, king up here, I decided to use the loons just to make sure that archer tower goes down. So the king passed exactly where I want. Blimp comes in. Going to rage up right here. And this time I was able to get a full CC pull exactly where I wanted. CC goes down. Yeti Bomb strong. King does its work. Queen doing its work. Now, unfortunately, the king did not go to this Tesla. Now, this almost ruined me. I almost missed it. Look at this. So I saw what was happening. Oh, no, queen's going to step around. I brought in some loons, and I was like, oh, man, I better make sure. I lost so much. I was like, I better make sure this Tesla goes down. So I throw in 2 more hogs just to guarantee. Also, they get that archer tower. It could have made a difference. The queen could have wrapped around. She did end up walking down. I pop a rage because the town hall is on me, plus the eagle artillery was activated. I wanted to make sure my queen stayed alive. So now look at this. No miners needed. So miners here would just kind of be dumb, right? Bringing in that hybrid, like you'd have to invest troops in funneling, like with the P.E.K.K.A. or something, to make sure the miners don't go around. There's really no objectives that the miners would be getting. I guess the king, right? But queen's going to be had by my queen. I do pop early Warden. Maybe a bit too early. Could have probably waited. But I had the heals. I knew exactly kind of what I wanted to do. Royal Champion behind, so she's going to take care of a lot of the good defenses. Going to help get down that king. There goes the last heal spell. Not the greatest heal. Really not. In fact, not good at all. But the scatter shot, as you notice, was on the enemy, on my queen, so that helped out the hogs. Tornado trap really slowing me down. It's crazy how much that tornado trap messes up. Like, I had so many hogs in the last turn at 6, and they all evaporated just because of that one tornado. That's why my heal spell was a bit off. Anyways, there goes it down. Hogs versus the hybrid. Preferably, I like the hogs. I will look for hog bases over hybrid bases. But it really depends. My queen got a lot of value there. And what do you think? Give me your thoughts. I love it. A video here at Town Hall 13. Why not? Something new. Back kind of maybe at it. We'll see. Subscribe, I guess, for more content. And Spartan's Legacy has returned. That's why I'm back in the throes of it. I love Spartan's Legacy. Doing some great work as always. And we will see you in the next video. And we'll see what that is. Hopefully I'm going to be doing some Lalo action at Town Hall 13. Has some dragon attacks. Interesting things like that. And we'll see you around.